But I did bring up your roadblock because you managed to get one of our guests.
Yes, actually, we went ahead and I stopped by a very special room in the tabletop gaming area. And in this room is housed a Microsoft Surface. And if you haven't heard of the Surface, essentially what it is, it's a computer that user interface is a table. It's touch sensitive. There's a lot of stuff you can do. It's put out by Microsoft. But by far, the most innovative use of this technology is for what we're all here for PAX for, gaming. And these guys from Carnegie Mellon University have done the gaming world a great service by, working with Microsoft and Wizards of the Coast to bring Dungeons and Dragons to the Microsoft Surface. And we have with us tonight the SurfaceScape team. Guys, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Woo! Michael, I'm Michael Lewis. I'm Stephen Dewars. I'm 2D art design. And Bob and we're missing one.
So, what led you guys to decide to try and bring Dungeons and Dragons to the most innovative, interactive table in human history?
That guy over there. Mike and Jerry from the Arcade came by our school. We're grad students at the International Technology Center. They pitched an idea of using Dungeons and Dragons on the Surface. We had nothing good to do with our time, and the school happened to have a Surface table, so we decided to start building it.
Now, I noticed when I played on it earlier that it uses the new 4th edition rules. Was it always going to use 4th edition, or was there some discussion about which edition that it was going to end up being used for?
So we wanted to use the current edition because that's what players are playing. That's Mike in his podcast that he does on Penny Arcade when he's playing 4th edition. So we thought we should try and support the newest edition out there, but it would be awesome in the future to support other editions as well.
Now, when I played it, there were a lot of features. What does the Microsoft Surface bring to the Dungeons and Dragons experience?
So it allows you to take a lot of tedium out of the game. It automates a lot of things. Does line of sight calculations, line of effect calculations, keep track of whether or not you're on fire, which people like to occasionally forget that they're on fire. But we never forget because the Surface table is a mean piece of hardware.
You can't cheat.
You cannot cheat the Surface table. We will find you and remind you that you were still on fire. And if you keep denying it, we'll just set you on fire again because that's how we do it.
You didn't make that save. You've got a penalty to save. You did not save against the ongoing fire.
Yeah, so it calculates movements. It does a lot of interesting things like that, and it allows you to easily itemize which actions you want to do, keep tracks of all that kind of stuff. It's really good for speeding up combat.
Now, the Surface is not exactly a readily available resource for anyone. Are there any plans to take this to any other mobile platforms, like an iPad or maybe tablet PC? Are there any plans to maybe integrate, to bring it either to tablets or maybe integrate tablets in with the Surface, make individual tablets for players?
What he's saying is we're poor, but we want one. So how can we get one without spending lots of money?
Gotcha. So stop what you're doing, go back to grad school. Quit your jobs.
Let me remind you, we are poor.
I'm also poor. We're all poor. There is no money. I will take out my wallet. It is poor. Yeah, I'm actually getting poor. So
we paid to make that.
Yes, I actually paid money to do this mind blowing, right? One thing we are exploring is the possibility of using a mobile device for viewing your character sheet information, right? So when it's not my turn, I have out my iPhone or whatever, and I flip through it, I can see all my stats, all that cool stuff, and then that way I can do that and not interfere with he's trying to shoot a fireball at somebody. I can just be looking at that and not be interfering with his game.
But you still need the Surface.
But you still need the Surface. I can't help you there, man. Do what you gotta do.
Now, the version I played today was a little different from the video that I saw last year. and it seemed really polished. What are you still looking to add to the? What changed from the video that everyone has seen from back in November to now, and what do you plan to add in the future?
All right, so the original video was at the end of our first semester of working on it, and what you could basically do was you could kill things. Anything you saw, you could destroy, and it was a very good place to start. So in this new system that you play today, you can give bonuses to people. You can have +1 bonuses to your health. You can give people bonuses to their next attack rolls. You can do all types of shifting, different types of movement, and then we tried to refine the UI, iterate on it a bit more, refine some of the graphics, make sure everything was super slick and very readable for the players who were playing. In addition, what we're going to be doing when we go back after we leave, we're going to be adding in a couple new monsters, fixing a couple things, adding a couple more actions, the ability to charge, bull rush, a couple other things, making sure the system's as robust and deep and true to the game as we can make it.
And writing a paper.
And writing a research paper.
That's quite a workload.
Yeah.
Now, how up to date is the build as it is right now? Like, do you have just core and arcane power, martial power, and the power books? Do you have any? Obviously, you have some Player's Handbook 2 stuff from what I played today. What's the timetable to add the material as it comes out?
So the timetable, that is, I'm graduating.
TikTok.
Many of us are. So in May, it stops updating. but we're gonna try and keep it up to date as much as we can before we graduate. So yeah, we want to have as many very deep actions as we can, because we want to be as true to the game as we can. The closer it is to the game, the more the table shows how much it enhances the game. And so, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna be adding a couple more, actions, a couple more interesting powers, and we'll see where we go from there.
Now, you guys have a website, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, what website is it?
So that is www.etc.cmu.edu/SurfaceScapes.
That's a lot of dots.
/projects/SurfaceScapes. I'm sorry, that's a lot of slashes. I'm sorry.
Too much.
Don't worry.
I'm not the webmaster.
Just Google SurfaceScapes.
Well,
Google SurfaceScapes, we will come up.
At least the slashes are real. Otherwise, it would be /fiction.
Oh, damn! Really?
First awful pun of the night.
Pass the light.
Dang it, Jenga!
Sorry, fella.
Sorry, Jenga. Your drinking privileges have been cut off.
What, already?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, you brought /fiction.
I pun sober. That's how I roll.
Is there anything you guys want to say about your project? Because I can't say enough about how much fun it was to just play. What was it? 4 turns, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. It was some of the most fun D&D I've played in a while. Just like I said, the little bit that I played.
Ultimately, we want to say thank you. For us, this was a student experience. We wanted to just explore doing tabletop gaming on the Microsoft Surface using D&D, and the feedback we've gotten from the community was amazing, and we'd never expected it. And really wanted to say thank you for giving us all the attention that you've given us so that we could show you our work.
All your work is appreciated. Thank you very much, guys. The D&D, the SurfaceScapes team has been with us, and are there any future appearances for you guys before May?
Come visit Pittsburgh. I'll be in my building.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks a lot, guys. Best of luck. Congratulations on graduating.
Carnegie Mellon SurfaceScapes team, guys. Thank you.